Hello, everyone. My name is MJ Vilches, and welcome to another workflow stream where I share, how I do stuff or share how I create the entry for this month's TUCR challenge. And yeah, for this month, we are working on not the October one. Let's move that circle there. We're going to go work on a scene from chapters 25 to 26, which is our entry for this month's challenge. And for this month, since the year is almost, it's about to end and I still have a lot of stuff to do, I'm going to try to finish this art just, in one stream in 1 hour. So I'm going to not do a full color one. It's going to be like just a black and white one and animation and stuff. And the voices, maybe it's going to be done later. And we'll see what's in chapter 25 to 26 first before we can actually decide what we are going to do. So yeah, I'm just going to grab the book here. I got Gregory and the Prophecy of Bane by Suzanne Collins, because that's what the Underland Chronicles Art Challenge is all about. It's creating artworks based on the chapter prompts that you see here. And for this year, I decided to work on book 2, because last year I worked on book 1. Excuse me. Oh boy. It's probably because of the dust from the book. Yeah. But yeah. We are going to chapter 25 and 26. So I'm just going to go read it. That's supposed to be book 2 there, but oh well. So, let's go back to the prompts. Shall we? Chapter 25 to 26. Chapter 25 to 26. What happened there is, let's see, chapter 16, 25 to 26. What happened to chapter 25 to 26? 23, 24, 25. Death? That's actually the first word in chapter 25. It took Gregor a moment to register. You mean you're going to kill us for not killing the Bane? If it is determined that it was a if it is determined that it was a treasonous act, said if it is determined that it was a treasonous act, said Ares. And who decides that? Gregor asked, hoping it was Vicus. A tribunal of judges. The final sentence must be approved by the queen, said Ares. Well, Luxa isn't going to let them, he started. Then he remembered that Nerissa was queen now. No telling what she would do. Would Nerissa let them kill us? Oh yeah, it's the trial. So chapter 25-26 is the trial. By the way, spoiler alert. A bunch of spoilers in this stream for those who haven't read the book yet. I should not have brought you back to Regalia. I should have foreseen this would be a possibility, said Ares. But this is I don't know, maybe Scared Fly or Mbuddy is busy right now. I don't think he can do voices. I thought there was a very good chance we would be banished, but then I could have flown you home. I am as good as banished anyway, so what matter? But treason? I did not think they would take it this far. They have never put an overlander on trial before, and certainly not one so young. Oh, maybe I'm gonna make this like an Ares, but yeah. Everybody's gonna be so. Everybody's busy right now. I don't think I can give him this much of a dialogue. It's long. There's so many dialogue from Ares. I cannot let this happen. I have already lost one bond. Yeah, this is Ares' monologue. That would be like a really nice title. Oh boy. But I don't really want to disturb anybody, so I'm not gonna go and do that. It's so much, and yeah, Mbuddy's not a professional voice actor. It would be too much to like dump a bunch of dialogues on him like that. So let's go and pick another one. Chapter 25 to 26. What's 26? Sat on the floor, rocking back and forth, laughing. A bunch of dialogues in these chapters, dude. Maybe it's just going to be this part right here. There's going to be a bit of Ares dialogue, but only a bit. But so much dialogue. Oh yeah, here we go. This part, Gregor slid down the wall and sat clumsily on the ground, overwhelmed. I'm probably gonna draw like Gregor, like sitting, like on the wall, on the ground, and then holding his head. And then Ares would just say, "I am sorry, Overlander. I should have not brought you back to Regalia. I should have foreseen this would be a possibility. This is all my fault." Just there. "It's not your fault," said Gregor. I'm just gonna end with "this is all my fault." That would be like a nice. It's not that, spoilery, and it's simple. So we just see Gregor, on the floor, holding his head, like having a problem and stuff. And then we hear Ares, or we like zoom out, see Ares, and then he says, "I'm sorry, Overlander. I should not have brought you back to Regalia. I should have foreseen this would be a possibility. This is all my fault." So that's our art for this month. So yeah, it's going to be Gregor, just Gregor and Ares, just that moment, not that spoilery, and we could potentially bring people in, like be curious. I'm not sure if they. Oops, sorry about that. Like the intro card, turn on. Sorry, it's not supposed to happen. I did not open Blender. I just realized that's why you're staring at the black screen right now. Yeah, we are going to go and draw that. A simple artwork for this month, but also kind of holds like some kind of drama to it. Like a tragic kind of thing. Just gonna bring down my... Oh boy. I have a new setup on my desk, and now I cannot properly take my tablet without breaking things. Desk. I think that's fine. Oh no. Just pull it a bit. Hopefully I'm not gonna unplug things there. And there you go. Let's draw. Let's go. Now let's see. Is Blender now in OBS? No, it's not. Apparently. Because I did not change it to Blender. There we go. And what else do I need here? I don't think I need anything else. We should be good to go. Is everything? Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, let's just go draw stuff. So 2D animation, since that's the theme for this year's challenge for me. Just gonna make a couple of comic cinematics. And for the last 2 months, I'm just going to go for a simple artworks. So sketch first. Just gonna go add a layer there, call that sketch, lock everything else. I'm gonna change the world to something that's less bright. That's better, I think. And then we can start drawing. Set it to pen. Already set the pencil. Everything's already set to like sketch mode. And also I muscle memory pressed Control S. Or kind of like involuntarily doing it, And then we're gonna go to Underland project, Blender project, artworks, and this will be. Looks like we're gonna be losing the on this one, because I'm gonna name it On Trial. Or maybe the trial, or the predicament, I don't know. The predicament. That's a working title. I'm just gonna title it like that for now. We'll see how things go. What will be the revelations as we... Hey there, Michael. Welcome to the stream. Currently streaming creation process of this month's entry for TUCR challenge. I think Mbuddy's busy with a game right now, so he probably can't watch the stream. Although I will be chatting him later to do some Ares voices, and I do hope he's available. But yeah, I'm just gonna go quickly do the sketch. As I said, it's going to be Gregor. sitting down, like having a problem. It's a post that's actually incredibly difficult, and I'm going to have to cheat a bit here and look up some references on Google. Sitting, holding, head. Yeah, this images. So I'm currently looking at Google Images. Maybe I should show this to you guys. The wire is like getting in the way here. Let me just show you the display capture for now. I'm looking at some images, and this is the kind of thing that I'm going for here. Maybe this one right here. Yeah, Blender is really nice for drawing. I really like the feel of it compared to other software. See, I'm gonna use this as a reference right here. But I'm gonna try to do like have it on a different angle, more like this, but a bit more higher. But this should be the post right here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go bring that out like that. And mostly just, not do a side-by-side thing so that I'd be able to do something original. But not really. I also don't want to download it, so I'm just gonna go back and forth. You're just gonna see me back and forth there. I just needed a reference for the post. So I'm gonna go stick figure style for now. Because yeah, the shoulder should be like right here. It's not shoulder, it's the head. Shoulder right here. And body, leg, right here. Let's see, the other leg is over the other one. So I'm going to make a bunch of adjustments to this as I do this thing. And then Gregor's holding his head. Just using some basic shapes to do it. Yeah, feel free to do that, Michael. They are available for download on my KoFi shop. And I'm almost done with the animated short. Actually, I'm going to be releasing it next month. Hopefully be able to like have a really nice premiere for it. So Gregor's right here, holding his head. I think they haven't even changed their dresses yet. They still wearing the dress that they have before the thing. So now I think I can switch to Blender here. Just so there's no other stuff on the screen. We have our basic shape sketch. Now I can just go and add more volume to it. So I want to be able to like finish this thing in 1 hour. And we're 14 minutes in. We should be able to do that, right? This may be a bit complicated than I thought it would. Or not. Let's just keep going. So, Gregor Shoulder right here. I'm forgetting. I need a reference of Gregor's past. My past drawings of Gregor for the animatics. I'm just gonna go here. Pictures, current, raw. No. Raw. I think the labyrinth. No. We barely see Gregor in the labyrinth. Maybe the serpents. Yeah, the serpents. I just want to see Gregor, so I know which. Yeah, I need which arm was this. It's the left arm, so we're good to go. Yeah, the animations on those movies are always great. And yeah, squash and stretch is like one of the principles in animation. 12 principles of animation, and it's like a vital thing for like I'm not it works for like cartoon stuff, but I think it's also used for like realistic stuff. But then again, in reality, if you only apply squash and stretch to uh like more like a ball, but for humans, then you apply it to characters, because for cartoons, squash and stretch is applied to even characters, not just like objects that are like squishy or stretchy. It's also applied for characters to add like emphasis and or like a really nice style for them. Mostly emphasis and to just have like that appeal. And but yeah, I think on realistic animations, for humans, squash and stretch is not a thing. It could make them look more cartoony. But yeah, it's definitely one of the best principles to like keep in mind when animating. So I'm just gonna go do this. I think Gregor's arm here is so long. I need to reduce the length of it. Like to here, maybe. So I'm just doing a sketch for now. Gregor's like having a problem because they're on trial. And let me just check for a bit. I'm gonna be AFK for a little bit. Okay, I thought someone was outside. What was the last ice age again? I kind of don't remember the ones after the dinosaur one, where they fall down this like world when they were having the baby. They were having peaches. After that, I kind of forgot. I think that the next one was Continental Drift, or was it? I don't know. But yeah, just gonna go do this. Gregor's. Was Gregor wearing pants? Oh yeah, the next Ice Age was going to be what, Disney now? I'm not sure really. I haven't been updating myself on the state of the studios and Ice Age. I haven't been watching some Ice Age movies in a while. There was a space one. But yeah. Now don't really have a design for like the regalian clothes that Gregor's wearing here. There's no solid design for it. I kind of just, went with whatever it is that comes out of my head. And the sketch is becoming more and more chaotic, which is always not good because then it's kind of difficult for me to see it. Oh. Let's see. Fingers, the positioning of them is always so difficult to... So Gregor is having a problem here. I'm going to have to drag. I need to fix this. Might need to fix the positioning of a bunch of stuff here because this feels weird. Gonna turn this on. Should I go for connected only? Just gonna grab this stuff right here. Let's see. How do I fix this pose? Just moving around some lines just to kind of fix it instead of like drawing. Sometimes I find it easier to just move things around. See, I'm going to have to look up that new Ice Age movie. Didn't even... The last movie that I remember is the one, the Continental Drift one, with the pirates and stuff. The monkey pirate. Was there another one after that one? I don't really know. Maybe this pose works now. Let's see what we can do to fix this. I'm kind of drawing the other leg here. And this leg. How do we fix this other leg? Is it going to be facing or more like we see the sole of the sandals? They're going to be wearing sandals, by the way. I think the Regalians wear sandals. They don't wear like boots or really complicated shoes. They wear sandals. I really have no idea. Scrat has a son. I kind of lost interest with Ice Age after Continental Drift, to be honest. It's like they're like really at that point I kind of felt like they're really milking it already, and it's no longer like that same level that I felt during Ice Age 1, where it still feels kind of believable what happened to them. Even Ice Age 2 is something that's still believable, but then suddenly things went really far on the after movies after those. And I cannot appreciate anymore. Really like Ice Age 1 and 2 though. And I thought that would be the end of it. But the more they made it, I think they're just milking it at that point. So we have Gregor here. We're 25 minutes in. We have lots of time to finish this, I think. Now I just need to try and sketch the room that they're in. I think they're in a prison. They're in a dungeon. Ares and him. Just gonna go for a straight line right there, just to lay out the room that they're in. It's gonna be Gregor right there. Object mode. Let's see. I want to put Gregor. Let's go to object mode. Select the camera. Gotta turn off auto keying for the camera here for now. Just gonna put Gregor right there. And on this side is going to be Ares. So I'm going to also sketch Ares here. Actually, to make things really lazy, I'm probably going to be really lazy and just reuse assets. It's time to reuse some assets. And I'm about to do something 2D, G, pencil. Or just 2D. Just 2D will work here. 2D. And I'm going to go append. I'm going to go back to the labyrinth. And I'm actually just going to get a grease on object. And I'm just going to get Ares. That way, I don't have to draw Ares anymore. Ares is already here. Right here, as you can see. It's nice. We now have an Ares, and since I want Ares, what I can do actually select everything here in edit mode. I'm gonna SX -1. Oh, line is locked. Gotta unlock that. Select everything again. SX -1, and we have Ares. Oh, time saver, huge time saver. There you go. So, Ice Age 1, Ice Age 2 was the meltdown one, right? Ice Age 2 was the meltdown one. And then Ice Age 3 was the dinosaur one? And Scrat will be forever doomed. Yeah, we have Ares here. So we don't have to draw Ares or anything. Ares here. Awesome. Now let's just go and focus on Gregor. I can also hide Ares for now, because we're going to focus on Gregor. So we have Gregor here. Sketch. It's nice, I think, but I need it to be more detailed. So I'm going to lower the opacity of this sketch right here and make another one. Make another sketch. Sketch 2. Just a more cleaned up sketch. Where we try and... So at this point, Gregor's hair is just so messy. And the curliness is coming out. Kind of want to add some curls on Gregor's hair, actually. And just draw something like that. Nose. Not even sure if I'm drawing this right. I think I am. Should I go full detail and also kind of draw his lip here? Because this part, it's just going to be darkened. So I'm just gonna go try and just... I don't want to make his face clear here, because it's supposed to be under shadow, because he's having quite the predicament. It's still a working title, though. It's not gonna be the predicament. Seems to be too... I don't know. I don't know the word for it. But it seems like too much. Gotta lock the sketch one here. Don't want to end up erasing things that I shouldn't erase. So Gregor's wearing kind of like a half long sleeve thing. That's kind of what I was going for. His like outfit for the artworks, for his journey through book 2. There you go. Do that. I don't know. His head seems to be too much towards the right. Yeah, I'm gonna do the sketch again. Just gonna edit this right here. Grab the head area. Just do that. Just gonna move it towards here more. And fix the drawing. Yeah, just work on that, Michael. And if you have a plan on something, there's really no like right time for it. Just work with whatever just work on it. Start working on it and finish it. That's one of the most important thing. You plan on doing stuff, and you're like really compelled to do it. Just do it. Unless it will remain a plan, and it will never come to pass. And you may or may not regret it forever. I don't know. So I really need to fix this sketch right here. And I'm going to have to move some things here. So this is what I really like about Blender. Just being able to move. I always say that in all of my creation process for this. Just being able to move the lines like this, to adjust it so that you don't have to redraw everything again. And what you've drawn, you can just edit it like this. It's just awesome to do this. Apply some fixes. Yeah, it's so great to apply fixes like this. Just to, really fix the pose. What can I do for the other leg? The other leg, I might have to redraw the other leg. This leg right here. Just needs to be more. So this leg right here, like that. Like so. Body. Arm. Yeah, I guess it's fine to use like other software to like quickly create a 3D model. Haven't heard of Monster Mesh yet. That sounds interesting. Yeah, that sounds interesting, being able to do something like that. How good is the 3D model, though? I really want to be able to fix this pose. It's just the pose. It's giving me a ton of problems right now. Do I do it like this, and then the other leg like this? Or it's facing us? It's kind of facing us. This angle is always so difficult to like picture out on 2D. But we're slowly getting there. Like that. And then the other leg right here. Does that work? Or do I have to move it down? Move it down like this. I think I'll stick with that. Now let's go to sketch 2 and do a darker sketch. I mean, a clearer, more cleaner lines sketch. Gregor's hair, as I said, starting to curl because they haven't taken a bath for days, I think. And they've been through like that rotten egg section. It's not really rotten eggs. I forgot. Was it sulfur? I'm not sure. One that smells like rotten eggs. And yeah, they've been through a whole lot of like nasty stuff, and they haven't taken a bath. They haven't been cleaned up. Pretty sure they were immediately put on a... Wait a minute, I need to clear that up. Right after they come back, chapter 26, chapter 26, chapter 26. Let's see, Nerissa flew to her feet. A baby? Yeah, it was a baby rat. Oh, no, 25. Though we're not noticing everyone. I was trying to get between Gregor and the mob, but it was no use. It was pressing in. They went down. Yeah. They right after they reported, they were immediately taken to the dungeon. So, yeah. So I shouldn't really go take some time to fix that here or there. Just gonna go draw the nose right here. Draw the nose. Gregor having a problem. Or just can't believe that, you know, after what he's done for these people, they're actually gonna put him on trial and actually gonna consider killing him. Because, you know, you could get executed. Depending on what, well, the tribunal of judges decides to do with you. Because of your heinous crime. Which for Gregor's case here, not killing the Bane, which they think should be done. But if you read the book, then you know why Gregor can't do it. If not, then you're going to have to do it, even though you may have been spoiled already if you've been watching my other streams. But yeah. Just do something like this for the hand. And this hand of Gregor's is oh, no, I'm not sure if the flashlight's attached to this still or not. But maybe it is. So we're probably going to do that. We're going to attach the flashlight here still. Yeah, I don't think I can do any Ice Age stuff anymore, Michael, because I'm really busy doing, the Underland project, and then I still have a bunch of 3D models that I have to do for the next ones that I plan to do if I ever end up actually doing them. So yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually work on other 3D models aside from the main project ones. But we'll see. I don't exactly know what the future is in store for us. I may actually just suddenly work on it. But yeah, I really can't make promises on that area. Because back then, when I was modeling Scrat and all the other characters, I was like experimenting on content. And then Scrat seems to be like a simple model to actually practice and work on, so I decided to like model him. And I think it was also during a time when one of the Ice Age movies was coming out, and I kind of want to make something, in response to that, because I have this like fan mode video ideas where I model 3D, I remodel stuff in Blender. But kind of like I didn't want to do that anymore. And doing fan stuff like that. It's like that. It's not the content that I want to keep making. And until, of course, I ended up being starting Journey to Awesomeness, the Underland project, and then things changed. So yeah, those other models, I don't know. Right now, I don't have time to work on them because I do need to put the time that I have in delivering this thing, the Underland project. So yeah. The fan mode videos evolved over time. I first planned on like doing it as a recreating stuff as a fan, but it actually took more time than I thought it would. And I don't want to spend too much time working on like other stuff that has already been created by someone else. But yeah, maybe someday, maybe we'll see. Because the Underland project is just one of many projects that I plan to that I want to start in this journey to awesomeness of mine. And I might go back and do like a remake island kind of thing where I try and remake the stuff that I've done before and maybe even do more. But yeah, we can't really make promises on that one. It's just, a plan. It's one of the plans for projects. And it really depends on how, the Underland project will be received once I publish episode 1, TPE-01. Yeah, we'll see. Right now for episode 1, I really want to do it by myself. That's why I'm not asking for any help. The voice is only for those who want to like try out voices, and I only do it for like fan mode stuff. Like, I mean, there's challenges, and there are a bunch of people asking to like lend their voice, but it's one of the things that like making me not want to do it is because I don't have any way of paying them. I don't know how to properly pay them, and I don't have anything to pay them. So I don't like to be accepting a bunch of volunteers too much because it makes me feel bad just having them volunteer and I can't really repay them, financially or something. Makes me feel bad not being able to pay them. Like, make them spend some time doing this, and then I can't pay them. I mean, even if it's fine for them, I still feel kind of guilty not being able to compensate them. That's why I always like credit them as much as I can. So yeah, we are getting close to finishing sketch here. I just this slightly detailed sketch. I really want it to be, well, a bit more detailed so that it's easier when we add the darker lines. Yeah, as I said, even though it's fine, I really just feel guilty having you guys work on stuff. But we'll see in the next episode if I ever end up making it, because it really depends on how well the first one will perform and if it gets, the target views that I have in mind for it. Then maybe I'll keep working and I'll go on phase 2 of the Underland project, which is to bring in more people and really try and do it in a collaborative way where there are many people involved in working on it. I kind of want to learn how to manage that properly, even though it's an online thing, and it's a common knowledge that when you start something like a project online, it usually just doesn't work. And I want to try a system that will make that work. That even if there are people dropping out suddenly and not committing anymore to the project will not suffer for it, and it will keep going until it is done. There's a system that I want to try for that. We'll see if it works. So there you go. We have this. I might have to drag stuff back here. So like all of this feet right there and make that smaller. We have Gregor having problems. Might not be the perfect drawing, but I think it works. It works for what I want. The other thumb, probably just gonna bury it in like a curl of hair here. The thumb. Just do that. And now, so yeah. They're supposed to be in a dungeon. I'm not sure if it's cube shaped, but I'm gonna make it cube shaped anyway. So there we go. We are done with the sketch. Now I can go for the lines. And for the lines, we are going to change to ink pen. Everything should be fine. I'm also going to increase the active smooth to 1 and the post-processing smooth to 1. So, I like the smoothness of it. And I'm just going to go in and do some sketching. I mean, do the lines. So I don't know why I started there, but I did. And I gotta make the line maybe half the radius of how it is. So I can go do that. It's one of the problems that I have when drawing is just the unevenness of the lines. I think that's fixable by changing just to pen instead. So you can see it's more even. But I really like ink pen. It's better. So I'm using ink pen. Yeah, if you want it to be more even, you can use the pen tool. Really? You got a drawing that was stolen online? Where did you post it? And why I mean, why was it stolen? I don't think I've experienced something like that yet. Or maybe I am already experiencing something like that. I just don't know that someone already stole it because I am not exactly checking. Then again, every artwork that I make for the Underland project, I don't really care if they get stolen. Because they're more of a fan art, I guess. And I don't know, I just don't care what they use. As long as it like helps excuse me. It helps expose the Underland Chronicles to more people. Excuse me. Just choked on my own spit. But yeah, if it helps in the exposure of the Underland Chronicles, I don't care. But if it's an original work, I'm going to care. But yeah, that's just me though. I mean, if you value your art, then maybe you really have to protect it and call out people who uses it. But yeah, I haven't really experienced one. Okay. At least it's taken down. Would be awful if the guy still claims that it's theirs. Okay, this finger right here, really big. Probably have to do something like this right here. Yeah, like that. Now for the other one. So as I said, I want to make this artwork kind of black and white. Not kind of, black and white. It's really black and white. And I'm going to finish it in 1 hour. But we are like 8 minutes left till 1 hour or 7. So, yeah. Not sure if I can do that. We can probably finish up to the line ones. But then again, since it's black and white, it's pretty much done at that point. I just have to like add other things per post, which is something that I already shown on past videos, I think. But yeah, we'll see how far we can go. Okay, gotta rest that hand because it's cramping now. The thing is, my character model for the Underland project, they're not the best ones. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I could improve for it, but I'm already done working on them, and that's the ones that is available for download right now are the ones that I'm using for the animation. And they're going to stay like that. Because if I'm ever going to make another Gregor model, I'm going to start from scratch to really fix the model. And that's something that I might do for the next ones. We'll see, though. Because I've learned a lot since then. And I kind of really want to, like, make Luxa's character and the others' characters really nice and detailed and great. I'm going to be working on them next year. Also, the the bat models, etc. Kind of excited. But I'm just hoping that I'd be able to do that. Because next year, if things don't work out for the Underland project, I might just stop working on it. Because, yeah, it's taking too long. It's been 4 years already. Actually, more. If we're really gonna count the day that I conceived the idea of the Underland project, it's years. Like, more than 4 years. I just had to postpone it before. and then started really working on it 4 years ago, or almost 4 years ago. I am kinda not sure. But yeah, it's been a long time, and channel's not really that big yet. I mean, the main channel, only 1K subs, and we're about to go 10 years in doing this YouTube thing, but not the main channel. The main channel, I think, not 10 years, but this channel, probably more than 10 years, actually. 2012 is the 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, yep, we're 9 years for this channel. 10 years next year, and if things don't work out for this project, then yeah, I don't know. I do have plans, other plans besides doing this, but I really just hope to be able to like keep making YouTube videos for the rest of my life, because it's the most freeing. Like you just get a whole lot of freedom being a YouTuber and doing this thing, and I just really want to be able to do stuff like this without having to, have some having to think about some financial stuff happening. Would be so nice to be able to really make contents without worrying about money or having to survive life. Real nice. That's just what I want. Even though the channel's not going to be that popular, if I can just really do something like that and also support, the family consistently, that would be like one of the greatest achievements of life. And yeah, I worked so hard for the project that maybe, just maybe, it will propel us to greater heights. But I gotta finish it first. Right now, I'm just kind of procrastinating creating this artwork because I'm kind of like snagged into like a block for it. I just need to fix some sound effects for episode 1, and it's going to be done this week. Definitely going to be done this week. The Underland project, episode 1, Big Bug. The Adventures of Big Bug Island. It will be done this week. And my VIP that wants to support me through KoFi, they're going to be able to watch it first through Discord. So, if you're curious about that, if you want to watch that, if you want to see that, if you want to experience that, consider supporting me through KoFi and joining the Discord server, because I do have a plan for an event there, which will only be available for the VIPs. They get to see the film first. And then after that, I will prepare everything for the premiere. And then by December, not sure when yet, not sure what the actual date yet, by December, there's going to be a premiere of the Underland Project, episode 1, Big Bug. It's not exactly episode 1. That's why I'm not going to include that on the title, because I'm not even sure if there's going to be an episode 2. It's more than likely that there will be no episode 2, because I plan on skipping to episode 5 and do that really nice fight scene, because I want to make a fight scene. And I forgot to add the flashlight here, which I said I would, but I guess that's fine. Just gonna leave it like that and keep going. So yeah, the Underland, we're almost done with the adventures on Big Bug Island, and I'm really hoping that after that we can keep going. Because, yeah. Things take so much time. And they tend to be, you get burnout, and then you have to think about surviving. And a bunch of other stuff happening, so we'll see. I do have the PC though, which is like one of the biggest things that biggest factor that I always like. If I can't have a PC this year, I will not work on the Underland project anymore. And since I already have one, yeah, I'm, you know, the only thing that's stopping me is if nobody buys it. I mean, nobody, nobody wants more of the Underland project. So yeah, I'm almost done with the line art here, and my hands are cramping. I'm not sure if there's any technique on how to position your hand so it doesn't cramp up like that when drawing. I'm pretty sure it's a normal thing, and you just have to rest your hands for a while to make it go away. But since I don't really draw much, maybe my hand is just not fully accustomed to it. I'm not really sure about what I'm talking about here. But yeah. Just gonna finish this up. The toes. Kinda not sure how to draw the toes in this angle. I'm just gonna follow the sketch here. Give Gregor like some weird looking toes, you know? Then again, I think pretty much everyone have like weird looking toes. I'm pretty sure I do. I have like this small toe, the pinky toe. Kind of, I think everyone has a pinky toe like that where it's like, it's on its side. Like that. Like the nails is on the side and it's like crooked and stuff. So yeah. Just gonna go do this. Sandals. Naruto sandals, you know. I'm gonna give them like that. But then again, their sandals, the design for their sandals, I'm going to fix that because if you look at in one of the book covers, I think it was Luke's on the book cover. I'm not really sure. She's wearing sandals. And I think that's really the design for like their dresses in the Underland. Because it gets really hot there. I mean, they're wearing sleeveless and then just sandals. Something that, I don't know, I will probably design it that way. But there we go. We're done with the sketch for Gregor. I'm actually going to rename this Gregor right here. And yeah. I mean, it's not a sketch. It's the line for Gregor. And now I just have to do the background. We already have Aries. We have Gregor here. We first show Gregor and then Aries. And yeah. I could probably just animate this. Or maybe we can go add fills. We're at 1 hour and 3 minutes. I think I can just finish this. Or maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll do a part 2. This is part 1. Part 2, we're going to finish it. Part 1 is this one. I'm going to ask Mbuddy if he can do the voice for Aries this time. Because I did the voice for Aries last time because he got sore throat. And this time, maybe he can do it. I'm going to ask him. But yeah, this is part 1. I did the line, the sketch. On the next part, we're going to do the fills, the animation, and also do the add the dialogues and stuff and some music. Maybe we can do that on the next part. For this part, this is it. So yeah. Thank you so much to those who watched the stream. To Michael, thank you. Also to you who watched this stream and up to this point, thank you so much. If you learned stuff, don't forget, just like the video, share the video if you find it helpful, or subscribe for more stuff like this and other making of stuff, because I really plan to do a bunch of stuff in the filmmaking and animation department, and I plan on sharing how I do them through these videos and live streams and stuff. So yeah, that's all for now. A huge thanks to those who supported me through KoFi, to Handsomeness, Jubin, yaejinssi, Erick Madrigal, Fritz, to Elizabeth Money, Magnolia Weathershield, ZQ Star, Jane, Tristan Wintle, Mbuddy, and GulliermoGage, thank you so much. They supported me through code-free.com/studentloansproductions, which gave them the perk of having their animated self. Like, GulliermoGage, Mbuddy, and Tristan Wintle, they have the 3D models of themselves. That's a perk on KoFi. If you visit my KoFi page, you'll know all about it. You don't have to be a member to access those perks. Even if you're even if you're a one-time KoFi giver, it will stack up. The more you give, it will stack up. And if you reach a certain number of donations, you're going to get, you're gonna have a 3D animated version of yourself, or a 2D version of yourself. That's one of the perks for now. But yeah, that's all. Thank you so much. Follow Doodles Productions everywhere on the internet. And yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. My name is MJ Vilches. Yeah. Bye. See you on the next part.